realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang. Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Radishon. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to that age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Oh, yeah! Welcome.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Sure is. One moment, please. It must have reset all my things. Audio. Where? What? Language? Subtitles. There we go. Resume.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Yes, thank you. I am Journeyman Vance. And this
We call it Tamana.
is
We
Catherine.
moved here after H has finished writing Relation. He wanted us to have a new home too. I'm so glad to see you. I told H
And
our
you?
paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relation, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting
Oh,
his
that
power
man.
box. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Will do. Now this is a game that I had when I was a kid. Which, well, I suppose it was when I was going through middle school, I suppose. Maybe even elementary.
I'm sorry, the other door.
Right. That way. I knew it was this door. I've play-tested this. Honestly, I haven't played this entire game in years. In fact, I've been searching for it, because I love this game. Here we see the previous game, Riven. You can't get into it, but elsewhere. Tamon, thank you for responding so quickly to my request for Nara padlocks. As you know, security in Tamana has become an important issue of late. Perhaps I am overreacting, as Catherine suggests, but the idea that someone may have been sneaking into my study, reading all of my journals, disturbs me. After what happened to my library on Myst, after my own sons, Cirrus and Achenar, destroyed so many of my books, I've come to realize how delicate the link is to my worlds. I've never been able to repair those burned books, to link to each age and find out if the inhabitants survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they should ease my fear of trespassers considerably. Sincerely, Atris. Now, I had to read that at this moment in time because we won't be staying here long. However, most of the reading will be done in separate videos. Because, well, let's just face it. First off, it ruins my voice terribly. Secondly, it's awfully boring. And thirdly, if you want to know about it, then you just watch those videos. In fact, you can even just listen. These are all tapestries? These tapestries depict Dunny culture and how they started, I suppose. I'm trying one of those absolutely zero monsters again. This one is purple and it doesn't taste half bad, actually. I might switch to it rather than the light blue.
Well, my friend, I see you found the Relishon book.
No
Catherine tells
longer
me
in
you've been here for
control.
some time. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting. Since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things.
Not a problem.
And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishon.
I'll read it
I thought you
later.
might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve.
Yes.
Compare it to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishon.
Oh, I'm sure it's a beautiful
I'm interested
place.
in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Not a whole lot. Between the last game and this one. Oh! Watch where you're throwing that fireball. You'd think he was a Street Fighter character. Throwing around fireballs like that. Conveniently, the book falls open perfectly. And if you just sit here, it's just going to warp you in itself, because it's not like you're going back to... Oh! Or I can click the button outside the book, and it takes me into the book regardless. My point is, they're not going to let you go back into a burning house in the desert. Because you're gonna follow that guy! Get back here! Give me that book! I was supposed to explore that! Not wherever I am now. Man, he's super blurry while everything else looks super beautiful! Hey! I know you're in there now. I'm gonna get you. Locked. Well... might as well explore. In fact, you saw the thing that I warped up in next to this thing. This thing is part of a puzzle. Because this is a point-and-click adventure game, and no point-and-click adventure game is complete without puzzles. Excuse me. However, we are not going to touch a single puzzle on this island. We're going to walk around near them, a bunch of them, but we're not going to touch a single... What is this? Is this the same thing? It is. How do I get back down? Oh. We're not going to touch a single puzzle until we can actually have access to them, really. There's something in that tower, in that thing. House? No, looking at it, it's a tower, alright. But there's something in there that is keeping all the doors shut. So we're gonna bypass everything. We're gonna walk around the island for sure, but oh good, there is... Oh! steps that I didn't realize were here. Yeah. Can't open this. Well, no, it's not keeping all the doors shut now that I think about it. It's got clues to all the puzzles. Oh, I hate this part. Whistling Rock is super annoying. It's supposed to be stupidly cool, but it's really loud and annoying. Get me away from it. That's a little better. Isn't this beautiful? If you look at the water, you'll realize that these aren't really good water effects. This is like early. This game came out like in the early 2000s. I don't actually know exactly when it came out, but I'll probably look that up between videos. However, when this did come out, it was freaking beautiful. It is pretty beautiful right now. Fancy fern. Sheesh. Here's something that doesn't make sense. This is closed. Now it is open. It doesn't close again. What purpose does that serve? Why would this not always be open? And this? Look, it goes down. Fits perfectly in the floor. And then it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do jack all. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this doesn't do anything either. And in fact, I'm pretty sure you can't come in from this side. So this lever here, it's completely useless. I imagine if you like either held it down or something, it might actually do something. I don't like how it's zipping around a bit, but meh. I could deal with that. There's a ladder over there, but we want to go over here first. Meet part of, meet an inhabitant of the island. It's our good buddy Squee! We'll meet him later. Well, more later. If we head up here, a giant plant thing. We could look at it, but that makes it too easy. I'm pretty sure I could go over to one of the ages right now. You see, Myst exists in a peculiar world. It exists in a world where books can teleport you to different places. Yeah, that's definitely not the right water effects. Active waves don't wiggle back and forth like that. Side to side, rather. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't actually get to this side of the island from the starting point. Oh wait, am I wrong? Or is this just another part of of that same puzzle that we've been looking at? There's another red one. There's a red one over there. Of course, our character can't jump down. That makes too much sense. You see, books in this world can be written to give other books power. One book, called a descriptive book, lists all sorts of things about the age, about an age. How do I get down from here? Where's the stupid ladder? Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Using certain symbols, the descriptive book that is, and then another book, a linking book. It's either a linking book or they're completely the same book and I'm just not as well versed as I want to be. Oh, welcome to that thief's home. Another book called a linking book has a picture, as we saw in the first in Atris's office. How we got here. We touch the picture, we warp into the age. Now, I picked this up, but I'm not going to read it. I'm going to read it in the next episode. And that's how I get something. This doesn't look good. Here is the hint for 2 different ages. This is plant and finally leads all the way over here. Let's hook it up to this thing. Apply electricity. It opens. And then the fly conveniently goes back inside so that the game doesn't have to render a fly buzzing around the room. Now we turn it over here, apply electricity to this, and rocks begin to float. Very mechanical, as opposed to the very natural reaction that the plant had. Mechanical, natural. And this, for every 1 iron ball, there are 4 glass orbs. They are in balance. And over here, for every glass orb, there are 4 wooden orbs. And these are also in balance. That means for every 1 iron, since there are 4 glass, for every 1 iron there are 16 wooden orbs. Oh, and this hexagon motif is important too. It's all in balance. I think I'm gonna go into the elevator. Go up to see our madman, our thief. If you oh, better close the door. Don't want to be, I don't know. However, this elevator is broken. Something was supposed to happen when that cage moved. Alright, you. Speak up.
Atris? Is that you?
Nope.
Come to rescue your book so soon?
Oh, but I have.
Not yet, old friend. Not yet.
The Myst series is known for its fantastical devices. This elevator, for instance. It's all wooden and what looks like brass, I suppose. The bottom is completely open. Its mechanism is completely, how would you say? It's possibly mystical in origin. Oh, can't open it yet. It's got a spin. My point being that we don't know how this elevator works, but it looks really, really pretty. Now, while we're out of it, we're gonna close it up. Watch it spin. Up it goes, without us, this time. Because we have to fix this elevator. And what better way to fix an elevator than to find the problem? 4 panels, each of them broken open. And next time on Myst 3 Exile, we'll fix them. See you next time, folks.